guys, so welcome to our topic today, and it's all about rounding off up to millions. So before we proceed rounding off to millions, of course, we must review, or let's review what are the place values. And as you can see here on my screen, here are the list of the place values up to millions. So we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, and 100 millions. So when it comes to numbers, so as you can see here, so these are the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, and then 100 millions. So we must to familiarize the sequence of the place values because we're going to use that so when it comes to rounding off millions. So not only in millions, but also when it comes to thousands and hundreds. Okay, so here are the rules now when it comes to rounding off. So later on, we're going to use these rules. So when it comes to rounding off millions, so we have here the list of numbers. So from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So having these numbers, so later on, we will use these rules that it will remain. And having these numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, so the rules here, we're going to add 1. So later on, you will understand how it comes. Now, how are you going to use that rule? So let's have this example. Now, for example, here the instructions is we're going to round off to the nearest 10 millions. Of course, first we need to identify which number among these is the 10 millions value. Okay. So again, so we need to identify which among these numbers are or is the 10 millions. Okay. So if we look back the sequence of the place value, so we will check. So this is the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, and then 10 millions. Okay, so it means that the number 3 here is the 10 millions value. Okay, okay, so this is our 10 millions. Okay, so that is the first step. So as you can see here, I list the possible steps in rounding off. Okay, so we're done with the first step. So we identify what is the place value. Okay, so 3 is the place value of 3 is the 10 millions. Okay, so now we're going to check the number on the right side. Okay, so what is the number on the right side? So as you can see here, the number on the right side of 3 is 4. Okay, the number on the right side of 3 is 4. So then we're going to check if the number 4 remain or add 1. So as you can see here, the 4 here belongs to is under remain. So then it means the number 3 here, the 10 millions, so we're going to remain. Okay, so let's write down still the 3. Okay, and then so after applying on the first step, so the fifth step is all the numbers on the right side become 0. So it means that the 4 890,473, all this number become 0. So let's do that. So it means the number 4 here becomes 0, the 8 becomes 0, the 9 becomes 0. Of course, the 0 becomes 0, the 4 becomes 0, 7 becomes 0, and then 3 becomes 0. Okay. So in that case, so we're going to add the 0, 0, up to 0, 0, 0. We have 0, 0, and then 0. So as you can see here, we have 7 zeros added. Okay, and the sixth step is all the numbers on the left side. Now we will just copy. So the numbers on the left side of 3 is 5, so we will just copy the 5. Okay, so now this is the final. Okay, so this is our final answer. Okay, so to make it clear, so I'm going to write the answer. So that is 530, comma 000, 000. So there, so this is our final answer. Okay, so next is, let's have another example. Okay, so another example, if we're going to identify what is the rounding off, let's round off to the nearest millions. Okay, so we have to identify which number is the millions value. Okay, so let's check. So we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. So our number here, so the 0 is the millions value. Okay, so let's write it down. So our 0 is the millions value. So we're done with this, our first step. Then the second step is check the number on the right side. Okay, so the number on the right side is 3. Okay, so as you can see here, the number on the right side is 3. So then the third step is check if the number belongs to remain or add 1. So as you can see, okay, so our 3 here, okay, belongs to remain. Okay, so it means the number here, the 0, will still become 0. Okay, so then, okay, we're done applying it on the first step. So then the fifth step, all the numbers on the right side become 0. So what are the numbers on the right side? So as you can see here, the 3, this 3, okay, this 2, this 0, this 4, 3, 9. So all those numbers will become 0. So let's write it down. So this becomes 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and then 0. And then lastly, all the numbers on the left side just copy. So we'll just copy. So what are the numbers on our left side? That is 9. And then that is 1. Okay, so let's just copy the 9 and then the 1. So we have 9 here, then the 1 here. Okay, so this is our final answer. Okay, so to make it clear, so our final answer, that is 190 000 and then 000. So that is 190. Okay, so that's how we round off to the nearest millions. So again, this rule is not only applicable to millions, but also it's applicable to thousands and hundreds. Okay, so that's all for today of our session.